Morning. It's Tuesday, 5:30 in the morning. I am leaving for the track to squeeze in a workout before an 8 a.m. call. It is race week, so that's exciting. We'll see if this workout is exciting. I didn't sleep well last night, so just hoping to get on through it and not freeze my butt off. It's Wednesday. I just got home from my run with Sandy and Callie, and I'm trying to motivate to either pack or do my athlete plans, both of which I need to do before I leave tomorrow. I head down to Boulder tomorrow and then fly on Friday, but yeah, I just kind of want to sit here and be warm and do nothing. But gotta do something. Gotta get it all done before I leave. Procrastination is fun though. Sometimes it's nice. It's fine. Welcome to Scottsdale. I was gonna say Phoenix, but I'm not in Phoenix. I'm in Scottsdale. I am right near McDowell Mountain Park. I just call it the place where Halloween is. That's where I am. Originally, I was supposed to be in Orlando, but after my long run last weekend, I decided I didn't want to run a half marathon all the way across the country, and I wanted to get in a bigger effort for Black Canyon, since I was going to have to do a 50K on my own in a couple weeks. So I just decided this is a good option. So it's Friday morning. Flew down first thing, getting settled. Race is tomorrow morning. Haven't been feeling very good this week. Basically after Tuesday, I just feel like my joints hurt, my energy's bad. Like I'm not getting sick. What I think it is this reminds me of when I was having really bad PMDD symptoms a couple of years ago. And that had been getting better. I haven't really been having bad symptoms. So I just think it's that because the timing works out without going into too much TMI. But basically, I can't accurately track my period. But this lines up when I had symptoms like this last month. And so I think it's just that. But that does not make for great pre-race feelings. But it's a 50K. This is supposed to be chill. I'm not trying to race hard. I just thought it'd be nice to run a 50K in the sun and have a nice supported long effort. And oh my gosh, sea level. So nice. So anyways, I'm hoping I wake up tomorrow and feeling great, and I will clearly not be filming during the race because I won't even have my phone, but I will check in as much as I can. Good morning. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting all ready to head out to McDowell and have a little 50K. I don't know if I'm nervous. I mean, I'm nervous because I haven't been feeling that good this week, but I'm not nervous in like a race hard kind of way. So I'm hoping I can just feel solid and run a solid effort. Like not feel like trash the whole time. Do love me some oxygen. My heart rate was like 38 last night. But I did wake up at like 4:30 in the morning for no reason. And I'm in the same time zone. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. Just gonna have a day out there and see how it goes. And hopefully this will be another solid day in the books for Houston and Black Canyon. And I'm just excited. It's already 54 degrees out. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna be sweating just walking outside. Okay, 27 minutes until I start. It's 54 degrees out. Still feel a little chilly. But then again, I'm wearing shorts and a tank top out there, so might have to throw some sleeves on for the start. but feeling some nerves, getting ready to go out and have a day. Wish me luck. Every time I come to the desert for a race, I think of tachos. I mean, these are waffle fries instead of tater tots, but tachos, post-race, celebration meal. Let's go. Hello. I have the post-race sleepies. I got home about 1. It's now 3. I ate food, laid on the floor, took a shower, and now I'm so sleepy. Anyways, race recap. I am here in Arizona, and I came down to run the 50K at McDowell Mountain Frenzy, which is in the same park as Javelina. And originally I was going to go to Orlando and run a half marathon, but I decided that I just wasn't feeling ready to rip on a road half marathon, and I didn't feel very well this week. And so this was a much better option, very applicable to Black Canyon, etc. So, quick race recap. I basically decided to take it out decently hard, see if I kind of where that would leave me in terms of the field, just in terms of racing, kind of step on the gas a little bit harder. I need to support my arm. My arm is tired. Okay, there we go. Get out pretty hard and kind of see if I could gap the other women, or kind of see what kind of race it was going to be. So I did end up leading wire to wire. And yeah, I just basically, because I am familiar with the trails and at least the starting part was basically in Javelina on the first loop, there's an extra little bit that's added on, and we went out on that. So it's a different direction, but I'm familiar with the terrain. And so I just tried to push decently hard. I was running high 7s. I didn't want to be crushing myself because I didn't feel that peppy, but pushed decently hard. And yeah, I mean, according to the profile, it was basically going to be gradual uphill to mile 20, and then should have been just downhill. That is not at all how it ended up being. Was uphill for a really long time. But basically, yeah, I just kind of got in a steady rhythm and focused on taking in all my fuel. So my goal for the day was to take in around 90 grams of carbs an hour, which, considering I ran Javelina 2 years ago and basically took 600 calories, it's kind of amazing that in this race I took in 350 grams of carbs, which is a lot more than that. So, but yeah, I just really religiously took carbs every 20 minutes. And then I had some electrolytes, some water, and I got some extra calories in via on-course hydration. But I had 2 flasks of precision flow gel. So it's they've taken their gel and made it slightly more liquidy, so you can put it in a flask and sip it more easily. And it comes in this huge thing. It's 300 grams is 1 container. So I had 2 small flasks, and that worked out really well. I definitely will utilize that at Black Canyon. Yeah, so got to about mile 18, and then there was just 3 miles of super duper kicker uphill. Pretty technical. I mean, it was still runnable, but, you know, rocky and everything, and pretty steep. But I stuck to my plan to push as hard as I could from mile 20 onward. It was disappointing that there were a couple more climbs in there that were pretty, you know, gnarly. So I wasn't just getting a baller downhill, but with about 5 miles to go, I could tell that it was like opening up, and I pushed pretty hard. Like I had a couple miles and they were like 7:10 or faster. So I really did push towards the end. It was one of those races where it utilizes mountain biking racing like trails, so you're going like this at the end and you're like, oh, I think I might be close to getting where I want to go, and then it takes you way far away from where you want to go. And then there was this the steepest climb of the entire race was like a half mile from the finish line, which was kind of mean, but it is what it is. Overall, felt pretty solid, especially considering how terrible I felt earlier in the week. And yeah, pretty confidence-inducing for Black Canyon. I definitely need to figure out a different pair of shoes. I wore the Adidas Terrex Speed Agravic Ultra, and they just ripped the shit out of the back of my feet again. And they've been aggravating like my haglins on my right foot. So that's not gonna do it for me. But I'm hoping to try the North Face Vective Pro whatever shoe pretty soon. So that's the hope. But overall, I feel really good. My body held up. It was nice that I could push at the end and like feel so solid, like I could run hard at the end of a 50K. I definitely don't feel like that was like 50K effort. Well, and I didn't taper at all. I took yesterday off, but that doesn't really count. A 1-day taper, yay! It's good that I felt so solid, and I felt like I could have kept running if I had been doing things like I wasn't really utilizing cooling in this race because I just knew I wasn't going to be out there that long. So I kind of gambled with becoming more dehydrated or like warmer than I would have if it had been a longer race. But I felt like it was a good controlled effort. And I definitely tried to push on the downhills just to tenderize the quads a bit. So yeah, very excited that I got to finish off this year with a race and a win. Gives me some confidence going into Houston and into Black Canyon. And yeah, tomorrow I head to the Bay Area for more than a week of sea level training. So hopefully that will feel good and exciting, and I get to see lots of people, see family, get to go run on all my favorite places, get to be warm. So very excited about that. So that's going to be it for this video, and hope you all had an amazing week. Can't wait to share my trip to San Francisco with you, and I will see you in the next video.